The next parts we are going to create are the inner ring and outer ring. So first, let's see the different methods of creating a ring. Here we will be discussing 4 methods of creating a ring. For the first method, draw a circle with center at origin. Next, click on Exit Sketch. Next, we need to select a plane which is perpendicular to the existing plane. The plane which we used now is front plane. So select either top plane or right plane. I am selecting right plane and make it normal. As you can see, the circle appears as a line. Next, click on Sketch. The second sketch we are going to draw is a rectangle. You can draw any type of rectangle. Draw the rectangle with the required dimension. Then select the features. Click on Swept Bow Space. For the first column, click on the rectangle. For the second column, click on the circle. As you can see, this rectangle sweeps along the circle to form a ring. Click OK. For the next method, draw a circle. Then click on Offset Entities. Select the required thickness. Select Extruded Bow Space. Give the required thickness, then click OK. Now we got a ring. Next, again draw a circle. Then select Extruded Bow Space. Since we only selected one circle, a cylinder is formed. To change this cylinder into a ring, click on Thin Feature and give the thickness and click OK. Now as you can see, a ring is formed. Next, draw a center line. We will be using this line as an axis. Then draw a rectangle. Then select Revolved Bow Space. Here the rectangle is revolved with the center line as axis. Click on OK. A ring is formed. These are the 4 methods for creating a ring. In the first method, we used a circle and a rectangle in 2 perpendicular planes and used swept bow space. The second method, we used 2 circles and extruded bow space. In the third method, we used 1 circle and thin feature from extruded bow space. In the fourth method, we used a center line as an axis and a rectangle and revolved it using revolved bow space. We can use any of these methods, but here we will be using the fourth method. Now let's come back to our rings. First, let's see the sketch of these rings. These are the sketch of the rings. We will be keeping the balls in the inner portion of outer ring and in the outer portion of inner ring. So we need to draw an arc in the lower side of outer ring and in the upper side of inner ring. This is one of the difference between inner ring and outer ring. And other difference is that we will be using a fillet tool for the sketch of inner ring. But in the case of outer ring, we will be using the chamfer tool. After drawing the sketch, we will revolve it using revolved bow space. As you can see, this sketch is revolved with the center line as axis. Now let's start making our rings. The first ring we are going to make is the outer ring. Give units as mmgs. Then first draw a center line. Then draw a rectangle. Here I am using center rectangle. Then select Smart Dimension and give the length as 31 mm and breadth is 53 mm. Sorry, breadth is 12 mm. Okay. The distance between lower side and axis is 53 mm. Now rectangle is formed. Next we need to draw an arc. We need to draw the arc in the lower side. So next select the center of the arc and center of the rectangle and make it vertical and click OK. Next give dimension to arc. The radius of arc is 12 mm. The distance between lower side and center is 8 mm. Next, we need to remove this line connecting the two ends of the arc. For that, select Trim and Entities. Click OK. Now our sketch is ready. Next, we need to revolve it. Click on Revolved Boss Face. For the axis of revolution, click on the center line and click OK. Now the sketch is revolved with the center line as axis. Next, select Chamfer tool. For the items to chamfer column, click on the outside face and for the dimension, give 2.1 mm. Click OK. Now our outer ring is ready. Save the file and next let's create inner ring. Here also use units in millimeter. First draw a center line. Next draw a center rectangle. Give dimension. The dimensions of the rectangle are same as that of the outer ring. Length is 31 mm. Breadth is 12 mm. Distance between lower side and axis is 25 mm. Next we need to draw arc. Select the center point arc. Here we need to draw the arc in the upper side. Next, select the center of arc, center of rectangle and make it vertical. Click OK. Then give dimension. Radius of arc is 12 mm. Distance between upper side and center is 8 mm. Click OK. Next, use trim tool. Click OK. Next, we need to fillet these two corners. Select sketch fillet. Then click on these two corners and give this fillet radius as 2.1 mm. Then click OK. Next, now the sketch is ready. For revolving it, select revolved bow space. For the axis of revolution, click on the center line and click OK. Now outer ring is formed. Save the file. This is the method for creating inner ring and outer ring. Next part we have to create is the cage. We will discuss about it in the next video.